Hello and welcome back to Fan Geektastic. And one of the things that most of the people that I spend time hanging out with, either online or in person, one thing that they've noticed is the increase in pricing for old Marvel cards. So I decided to take a look at what I have. This is just one box. This is Marvel Universe Series 1 to here. And this is Series 2. Series 3. This is Series 4. And this is Series 5. And we got Marvel Overpower, Onslaught, and what is this, 94 Masterpiece. So this box is full of a lot of my 90s cards, and they've been in here since the 1990s. Some of them are in plastic, some of them aren't. So I've decided I'm going to take a look through and see if there's any of them that could be deemed a 10. I pulled out some of the ones that could be considered a 10. There's less than 100 of them here. I have about 25 left out of the 100 of them I bought. So we're talking about 75 out of 1,000 that could be a PSA 10. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I had pulled out. And starting off with some of the Fantastic Four members. Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Iceman, got a Wolverine card. And on a lot of these I put the high of what they're selling for on eBay on the back. For instance, that Wolverine card at its high is selling for about $1,500. Got Aunt May, Doctor Strange, Havoc, got several of him. Iron Man, got a bunch of long shot. I think he's going for like, 40. So he's not worth getting the quick grading done. Baron Zemo, Nightmare, Mr. Sinister, got a Ghost Rider, Fool Killer, Thing versus Hulk, Thing versus Hulk again, Thor versus Surtur, a couple of those. The famous battles, those are iffy, as if they're actually worth getting quick graded. Spider-Man versus Hobgoblin. That's $1,900 is what the high on eBay was. And I rounded down, so it could have been 1945. Wolverine versus Sabretooth, high of 800. Fantastic Four cover number 1. Stuck to the other ones. Amazing Fantasy number 1. And whenever I looked this up on eBay, there wasn't any sold within the last couple of months. Same thing with the giant size X-Men. So I'm not sure what's up with those, because you would expect those to have been graded and picked up. This Hulk versus Wolverine, the high on that one was 3,000. So didn't see any of these sold. The other X-Men one with the Gambit in it, that was selling for higher than the one with Wolverine and Cyclops and pretty much the normal team. at the time anyway. Thanos, Juggernaut, a couple of Juggernauts, New Mutants, Excalibur, Sinister Six, some of the joke cards. Checklist. Professor X, another Aunt May, Nightcrawler, Mr. Sinister. That was my new press going off. My old one, it would just beep, beep, beep. This one just says, hey! Ghost Rider. Fantastic Four versus Galacticus. Another Fantastic Four #1. X-Men #1. More joke cards and Silver Surfer. So those were the ones that I was able to find that meet the criteria of what could be a PSA 10. So out of these 1,000 cards, I was able to get about 75. If you really wanted to, you could probably count them out as I was sorting through them. I was getting ready to finish my video, and then I realized that I had not shown you what I used to verify if these are 10 candidates or not. Number one is I use this centering tool, and it works best if you don't have it already in 2 layers of plastic. But basically this is what you do. You line it up and you check the corners, and for these in particular on this gauge, you want it to be just outside the 3, because if it's just outside the 3 at the top, it'll be the same on the bottom and on the sides. So it worked out really well because it was almost identical all the way around. It's a little bit closer to the 3 on the sides than it is top and bottom, but as long as they're identical top and bottom and side, and then side to side are the same, then you're good. The other thing that I use is my magnifying glass here, and that is to check my corners. And this makes it really easy. I had probably another 24 cards that appeared to be candidates until I stuck them underneath the magnifying glass. And once I did that, I could see little dents, little dings, little issues that would keep it from being a 10. Well, thank you for joining me today as I go through my Marvel Universe Series 1 singles and try and find 10s. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. For everything you're a fan of, everything you geek out about, this is Fan Geektastic, and we're here for you.